No, monsoon storms can move in quick, and yesterday's storm was really no exception. Almost 24 hours later, we're still talking about it, and this time lapse from the city of Phoenix shows us why.
Yeah, it was incredible, wasn't it? That massive wall of dust rolling through, hitting much of the entire valley in one way or another. Chances are you got it at your house yesterday. That storm left behind plenty of damage, toppling trees, knocking out power, scattering debris all across the valley. Thank you for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Troy Hayden.
And I'm Tram Mai. Most of that damage was in Gilbert, Chandler, and Tempe. Really a big path through the East Valley.
That's where 12 News journalist William Pitts is. You're live at a well-known Chandler landmark. What happened there, Will?
Yeah, we've been chasing damage all over the place. Nobody really hit harder than Chateau de Vie, the lavender farm that's here in Chandler. Take a look. This is one of the 45-year-old trees that was uprooted. I could climb into that hole, but I probably would never get out of this because this tree, even uprooted and down as far as it is still taller than me. That's one 45-year-old tree. This is another 45-year-old tree that also tipped over right into the lake behind me there, and there are six more trees on this property that also tipped over because Chateau de Vie was hit really hard. Some of the houses around here had like a tree down, maybe a couple branches. The lavender farm had those 8 trees down. 6 of them were huge trees. 2 of them ended up in the lake, as you just saw. The manager says it's going to be a rough one to clean this lake out. He says last night the winds were really howling through here, and this morning he came into work to find all this damage.
We've got a few plants out here, and then most of our good plants are underneath this tree. You know, we've had 1 or 2 come down before, and I thought, okay, that's a mess, but yeah, this was rough.
Now, luckily, Chateau de Vie doesn't have any events coming up this week. They're usually about to start decorating for Halloween. Instead, they are cleaning up, they're redoing the landscaping, and again, hauling out all these trees. And you can see across the lake, this is the sound that people around Chateau de Vie have been hearing all day. The chainsaw, the wood chipper, because there are so many branches and so many trees. And to give you an idea, by the way, the lavender is under there, it's under there, and it is across on the other side of the lake. Thankfully, those pretty much survived, but there's a lot of cleanup left to do around here. And that's not even getting into just the little debris. I mean, there's a branch that's over on top of one of the fences over here to the tennis courts. There's debris all over the place. That dust storm, when it came through, just swept right through this area and mowed a lot of things down, guys.
Was the chateau damaged at all?
No, not at all. Not at all. They were extremely, extremely lucky. And that's something that John Sisk said also, because take a look around. I mean, look at the number of 45-year-old, 50-year-old trees. Those are huge right over there. If those had fallen down onto the chateau, this would be a very, very different story. There are huge trees all over the place that managed to survive. Luckily, the ones that went down were on the outskirts around the outside of the chateau, so no damage to the actual structure. Just a lot of cleanup and a lot of landscape work on the outside.
Yeah, and still a shame to lose those beautiful trees.
I know.
For sure. And think about all the storms they've been through in 50 years.
Yeah.
Until last night, they were fine. All right, Will, thank you.